repeat herself once
Ouch.
the whole way.
Good news is it didn't come out of place.
Oh, well, oh my God, that would have really been horrible.
Yep.
All right, guys. The stream is running.
Okay, let me get it.
Hey,
Hey, YouTubers.
introduce. I'd like to go up first after you, if you don't mind.
I go
We
up
need a
first.
monologue.
You can go up
I
second.
mean, yeah. You go up first, I go after you is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
What I meant to say, it didn't come out that way.
Hey,
No, I
hey,
haven't been drinking.
that can
has
happen.
anybody had any
Okay.
communication with or about Thinkerer?
All right, now we're cooking. I'm on. I got the stream
There
going.
she is.
I think the only one that's probably been in touch with Thinker is Jamie, and I haven't seen Jamie in a long time, so if your guess is as
I would
good
like
as
to
mine.
find out because
What did I hear? I
seems
heard
like
Tinker
all of
wasn't
his
doing good.
videos are gone. Maybe he died. I don't know.
Well,
He
don't
must
say
be
that.
about
I hope
4 years old
not.
now.
Well,
Yeah, let's hope not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think Tinker's dead. I don't. I know he has
I
something.
put him into a home.
He's been in a home for years.
He's
not
been
doing
on
too
for a
good. I
while,
heard
and
that.
I don't think he's been on
Okay.
Second Life for the same amount of time.
Well, I
Hey,
brought
Abigail.
anyone gynoid here for Randy. And anyone gynoid's here in real life in my house.
There you go, people. The only
Oh, really?
Uberneck on
Yeah.
all of Second
oh,
Life.
cool.
Yeah.
You lucky people. Woohoo.
Well, ain't anyone gynoid lucky to be at my house? Yes, buddy. Because we're having fun, buddy. Fun,
Yay.
buddy.
On buddies.
Hey everybody, I'd like
It's
to introduce you to
still listening.
Abigail. It's her first time here.
Abigail.
Hello,
Hey,
Abigail. Hi, Rain.
Hi, Abigail.
Abby.
Nice to meet you, Abigail.
Moonbeam.
Abigail.
Abigail. Yeah, look up Abigail. See Abigail here. Abigail. Zooming in on Abigail so I can be Abigail's new
Pepper.
friend. Abigail's so cute. Look at Abigail. She is pretty. Pretty girl.
She loves me.
Only see
Pretty
her-
girl, Abigail. Pretty girl.
Yeah, you're
Too
in the
bad I look
VIP
ugly in
section,
real life. My
Laura.
avatar's pretty good, but you
Yeah.
know what? Oh,
I
yeah.
don't feel like
Nice.
one right now, but okay.
This nearby people.
Well, you're beautiful. Beautiful avatar. Okay, I'm gonna send a invite because you're somebody's friend here, I guess.
Oh, it's Pepper.
Hey, Pepper.
Hi, Pepper.
Hey, Pepper, come over
Pepper.
to the VIP side.
Hi, everyone. Hugs.
Hello.
Hey, Papa.
Hey, Pepper.
Zowie.
Who
Happy
said Peppa?
Tuesday.
Peppa. That was Fiddler.
Yeah. Papa.
Peppa.
Peppa. Hi there.
Peppa.
Papa. Don't even know
New
Hello.
Hampshire is the Peppa. Peppa.
Pepper.
Kiwi Poop and Lucky.
Like
Thank you,
Pepper.
Abigail.
No, that's not.
Well, yeah, I actually have anyone gynoid, Randy's best buddy in Second Life, at my house in real life, which is very exciting. He's
Aw.
got 3 PhDs and he's brilliant and he's talking my fucking ear off. I thought Randy was bad, but no. It was anyone gynoid. Yes,
What
anyone gynoid.
dog was he?
Huh? I mean,
Well, you said it was his best friend.
Hi, Haley.
no, I do know that a dog is man's best friend. But
I'll
no,
tell you what.
Randy's best friend.
I was low.
Randy, yeah, anyone gynoid is a guy, and he's a very wonderful person, very brilliant. Lot of
Hey, why? Did I
PhDs.
tell you we were streaming?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Did I tell you we were streaming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You did.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't forget to
Remind.
subscribe, leave comments, like, and
I'm trying to hear.
I know, I'm sorry. I usually stream a few minutes before the show.
Redlining again. Please.
Who, me?
Hey, you're redlining.
Oh, I
Red
have
line.
green on mine. I don't know why.
No, you're
Oh.
blasting red.
Really? Mine's all green.
I
on
don't see
mine.
shit
Yeah,
over
yeah, I had
nobody's.
to turn you
Hold
down
on.
a little bit.
I always have
Let me
to
see
turn
if I
it
can
down.
find
a
it.
little
You're
bit.
That's better.
right
good.
next to me, so that could
Got
be
you turned down to
Is this better? Is
33%.
this better? Is this
It's
better?
perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Always willing to please.
Always.
Well,
I have a
some
limit.
things.
Always. Yeah.
Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hey, John Reed.
Oh,
Good to
Johnny.
see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while.
It's snowing there. He got
And-
2 to 3
where
inches
in-
of snow in freaking Florida.
Yeah, that.
Ah, must be North Florida.
Aren't you under a blizzard warning, why?
No, we have no freaking snow whatsoever here.
No, Nick.
I got about 10 inches in my backyard.
No, we just have cold,
Alright.
frigid weather. No
Wow.
snow.
Dang.
Yep.
Take pictures of that.
What she said, but
Maybe
I
the
Don't see that
mountains
again.
might.
I know Texas, parts of Texas were.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
not-
2.5
I'm
inches.
I'm not
This
exhausted.
is once in a lifetime. The
Yeah,
blizzard
take
of
lots of
2025.
pictures. Nick.
If I got
It
no
started
inches, I'd
snowing
be
this
happy,
morning
but I'm never
about
gonna
6
do that.
I
o'clock.
got 6 inches
And it
down
stopped
here.
about 6
And
o'clock
it's
this evening. That's a little while ago.
23
Wow.
23 degrees in Pensacola, Florida.
Yes, 27 here.
Cool.
That's springtime in
Good
New
to
York.
see you, Johnny.
Oh, Happy's here. It's always a
Yeah,
joy.
yeah.
Happy.
Super happy.
Oh,
Take lots of pictures, Nick, because you'll never see that again.
No, you're right.
Well,
Well,
anyone is here?
I got a
is-
bunch of
Is
pictures.
Randy?
Okay,
Randy,
good.
are you
looking out my
even
back
here?
Yeah,
door
Randy's
and looking out my front door.
This is
I don't hear
Wow.
Randy.
we're minus 15 today.
Wow.
Yeah, screw all that.
Where's Randy? Why don't I hear Randy?
14 degrees here right now.
Wow.
That's too cold.
That's Burr.
Too
That's
cold,
very
that's for
Burr.
sure.
It was so
Very
cold,
good.
Lois's battery died in the car.
Without the wind chill.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Thank you for mentioning
My
it.
truck battery.
I appreciate
As long as
that.
her battery didn't die, you're all set. You're all
Well, except she was parked in front of, just went through a storm, and she was parked in front of my truck. So there was no way I could get around it or the jumper. So I called AAA, and they came down and jumped it, and I left it running while I went to the store in my truck.
so cool.
And it seemed to charge it, so I'm just, might need a
Good.
junction ball, who knows?
Yeah, it didn't go all the way it did. That's good.
Good.
You know, you gotta be careful with these newfangled cars. You don't
I see that.
real careful.
There's Jim.
It's 12 vote to 12 vote, Randy. Here, you know.
Everybody, let's
Yeah,
hear
just
it
do
for
it.
Nick.
Wait,
Our,
Yay, Nick!
Let's
Yay,
do
buddy! I
Hey,
gotta
Nick.
get my
got the
inventory
Thomas
laps.
with a little coattail and a little
I gotta get my
boot
applause up for Nick.
Well, I guess that means y'all ready, huh?
Well,
You
mean,
ready?
you
We got a
know,
full house, a
I
lot of
do.
people here.
What the hell?
I could do that.
Ready, Freddy?
All right, guys.
I hope
Welcome
it
to
works.
Hooligans Underground. Welcome to Standing Room Only. Happy Tuesday to y'all.
Woohoo!
Hope
Yay!
y'all all are warm and not covered in snow.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Because I'm warm and I ain't covered in snow, but it's snowing.
I'm cold, but I ain't covered.
What's it like down there in
I don't have
the
that.
parts?
It's cold. It's cold for Florida.
Fucking cold.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
it's blowing like hell
There's
too.
gonna
It's
be
blowing like a
sunshine
tropical storm
state.
down
We
here.
got the house set at 69 upstairs and 70 down here, so.
It's 64 in
You
here.
know what? Fiddler,
It's
your
64
boy
inside.
better than ever. I don't know what
Oh,
you did, but
Lord.
wow.
All right, I'm going to start us off with some Cajun jokes.
Okay,
So
here.
from down in Louisiana, some tales of wise people. Maybe. This one is Boudreaux and Marie. So Boudreaux and his wife Marie, they got woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday by a very loud pounding on the front door. Now Boudreaux, he gets up, goes to the door where he sees drunken Thibodeau standing in the pouring rain. Thibodeau said, "Give me a push." Boudreaux laughed and said, "Not a chance." 3 o'clock in the morning. He slams the door, goes back to bed. Now Marie, she's curious. She said, "Who was that?" And he explained Thibodeau was drunk, asking for a push. Marie says, "Well, did you help?" "No, hell no, I didn't help. It's 3 in the morning, woman. Go back to sleep." Now, Marie didn't settle with that. She said, "Don't you remember about 3 months ago when we broke down and those two guys helped us? I think you should go out there and help them. And you should be ashamed of yourself while you're at it." Well, y'all, Boudreaux, the good man that he is, listened to his wife. And he does as he's told. He gets dressed. He goes out into the pouring rain. And he calls out into the dark, looking for Thibodeau. So, "Where you at, Thibodeau?" "Over here," replied Thibodeau from off in the distance a little bit. Boudreaux said, "You still need a push?" "Yes," comes the reply. "Where you at?" Now Thibodeau says, "I'm over here on the swing." Cool. He needed a push. He was on the swing. Drunk. 3 in the morning. Good times. Good times. Alright, one more. And then Dora wants to come up here. She wants to come up here now. But we're making her wait. Alright, Boudreaux and Marie. We're celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. Boudreaux, he took Marie out to eat at the nicest restaurant in town. And he took her to a movie. He bought her flowers. He generally made it an evening to remember. Now, Marie, she said, "Boudreaux, this is the nicest anniversary I ever had." And Boudreaux said, "Well, Cher, the night's not over with yet." And when they got home, he gives her a small box wrapped up real pretty like. Well, Marie opened the box to find 2 small pills. She said, "Boudreaux, what's them little pills for?" He tells her they're aspirins. Marie says, "But Boudreaux, I ain't got no headache." Boudreaux said, "Yeah, that's good to know. Like I told you, the night ain't over." And it ends right there because
Yeah, he's trying to be sneaky.
y'all gonna have to figure out the rest of that joke.
Oh, we know it's coming.
Was it even a joke? Wasn't a joke.
Damn.
Could have been. Alright. I think Dora wants to come up here first.
Hey,
So everybody,
Dora!
let's welcome Dora.
Way, yay!
Pandora.
Thank you, thank you, everybody. See you again. Feels like Rapper Room, where I look through that little magic glass, see all of you, and I go, "Oh my God!" Notice,
Oh my God.
oh my God, oh my God.
I get the same feeling sometimes when I look out into that crowd. Oh my God.
One of one of my favorite jobs. One of the jobs I would have liked to have had if I hadn't wasn't a fireman or wasn't a doctor, which I actually did both. Would be a news anchor. However, my news reports would be like this: the filthy, dirty news. At 6 o'clock, it's Action 6 News with Leslie Crotchmonger and Dick Hopschrecker. And here's Leslie with today's top stories. Good evening. For the first headlines, a man shits in Philadelphia. An old man soiled his anus to a waitress at an Olive Garden. And a small dog eats a man's balls and dies. Triple couple of arrested for fucking on a roller coaster. And I'll tone the language down. I realize this is a family show, but you know what? We're all adults.
It's not really.
It's
Now
not
the
really.
story behind the headlines in Philadelphia today, a giant man dropped dropped his pants and squatted over Independence Hall when he was unleashed.
Took a while. I got it.
Yeah, you had to get it, but I keep getting a little bit. And I'll tone that down a little bit because I know that was kind of rough right out of the gate. Here's one.
Don't tell him.
Here is one for you that I think you will like. I notice when people speak these days, it seems important to them that one location is particular. Like, for example, here, they see such things as don't go there, don't do that, and you're never there for me. I hear that all the time. Well, you know what? My comeback to that is when I hear all that crap, I'm out of here. So I'm running across some things the other day, and I just happened to run across this little piece of paper that I had buried in my desk. It says hello. It is a letter from a cockroach. And it says, hello there, I'm a cockroach. Now listen, I'm going to keep this to a minimum because I got to get back to the kitchen and eat that bunch of crumbs that I spotted around the table. Sorry, I can't read my own notes. Plus, there's a little puddle of gravy on the left side of the sink near the drain that nobody noticed. Okay, here's my deal. Bug sprays, we don't like them. We don't need them. We get rid of them. Okay, that's it. Otherwise, if you don't do what we want, we're going to crawl all over your face while you sleep. Even go up your nose. We don't care.
Put it on a house.
And thanks. I'll see you later. And for Christ's sake, turn out the lights, will you? So here in Second Life, appearance is everything. I'm going to give you a mixed plethora of stuff tonight. I'm going to try some new material. See if I guess we're not laughing as much, so I guess I'm turning people off.
No.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Keep going.
No, you're doing good.
So another a big thing that I noticed here in Second Life is that appearance. Appearance is everything. Yeah. We have to look good all the time, or at least think we do. So we'll say we'll say someone's attractive when they may not be. So they're male so that they're and they want to be attractive so that they can attract people to themselves. Cats, dogs, birds, man, woman, whatever. And you know what? This thing with I gotta look good because I'm in Second Life. No. Or I gotta look good because so and so is gonna beat the crap out of me if I don't. Or that kind of nonsense. You gotta be who you are. But one of the things females requires the best of all these products that they have to have on. Now in Second Life, we don't really put products on. We put on hair and shoes and clothes and skins. And yeah, we do have makeup in Second Life, believe it or not. And you know what? As I got looked at my inventory today, I realized I have so much crap in clothes. You know what? I couldn't even begin to start to wear most of it.
Oh,
so
God.
The best thing to do, I can tell you, when you go to join Second Life, is give me some skin and put some covers on the bits and call it good. That's kind of dry.
Yeah, that's good for a beginner.
Yeah. We're all a family here in Second Life. We try to be. We have our ups and our downs. We have our brothers and our sisters and our parents. And you know what? We are dysfunctional as all hell, I'll tell you. We put the fun in dysfunctional when it comes to being in Second. We do it with quite grace and a lot of blaze and a lot of glory and yeah. But at the end of the day, all comes down to this. We get to touch that big X at the corner of the screen and say, smell you later. But here's our modern Second Life citizen. I'm a modern Second Life citizen. I'm free, I'm smoke free, and I am the person of the millennium. I'm diversified, multicultural, postmodern, deconstructionist, politically, anatomically, and ecologically incorrect. I have I've been uplinked, I've been downloaded, I have inputted, and I've outsourced. I know the upside of downsizing. I know the downside of upgrading, and I'll tell you what, George Carlin once said, when you have stuff, you go to get a bigger house to buy stuff, more stuff. That's what we do here in Second Life. We get a bigger sim, we buy more stuff. So our downside of upgrade, I'm high tech, low life, cutting edge, state of the art, bi-coastal, multitasker, and I can give you a gigabyte in a nano. I'm new wave, but I'm old school. Most of us are the over 55 crowd. And my inner child is outward bound. And we know who we are. We know who our inner child is in here. And I'm hot-wired, heat-seeking, warm-hearted, cool customer, voice-activated, biodegradable. I'm interfacing with my database in cyberspace. And I'm interactive, I'm hyperactive, and from time to time, I'm radioactive. And we all know who. Behind the eight ball, ahead of the curve, riding the wave, dodging the bullet, and pushing the envelope. Also called a sim slap. At one point, I'm on task, on message, and off drugs. Well, I can't say that much because 3/4 of the time, a few of us are half in the bag when we log in to begin with. I need no coach to speak. I've got no urge, binge and purge. That's a lie because every time there's a sale, everybody takes off. High concept, low profile, mid-range ballistic missionary. A streetwise gun bottom feeder. That's if you end up at the bottom of the blitz, just saying. I wear power ties. I tell power lies. I take power naps. I run victory laps. We all do that. Double tap and we'll all take off. I'm rationally ongoing. Bigfoot, slam dunk, rainmaking with proactive outreach.
Damn.
Raging workaholic, working rageaholic, out of rehab and in denial. That's most of us. I've got a personal trainer, a personal shopper, a personal assistant, and a personal agenda. Oh, we've all got agendas here in Second Life. And you can't shut me up. You can't dumb me down. Because I'm tireless. And most of us now are wireless. And I'm an alpha male or an alpha female. I'm beta blockers. I'm a non-believer, or in this case, gigabytes. Non-believer, I'm an overachiever. Laid back, fashion forward, up front, down home, low rent, high maintenance. And I'm sure I'm supersized, long lasting, high definition, fact accurate, and built to last. I take it slow, I go with the flow. And I have unlimited broadband capability.
There you go.
Ride the tide, I glide with my stride. Don't snooze so I don't lose, and I keep the pedal to the metal. I get gender specific, capital intensive, friendly, and lactose intolerant. Believe it or not, there are people who will not do certain things in here because they are lactose intolerant. Just think. I am,
I can attest to that.
Kiwi poo poo and walkie.
I'm hanging in there, and there ain't no doubt that I'm hanging tough over and out. Been a good audience. Thank you very much for letting me try new material.
Alright. Big game for indoor, y'all.
Yay! Get going indoor law.
Yay!
Yay!
That was awesome indoor.
Yeah.
That was
very
well
good,
done.
Very good.
I'm still absorbing it.
Yeah, I'm still absorbing all that lactose intolerance. Jesus Christ.
All that, and that's what you remember.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
That's
That
right.
was the end of the show.
Figures. Has to do with, titties. Boobies.
No, it doesn't have to
Hammers.
do with that. It has to do with farting and shitting.
Lactose? No.
Lactose intolerance?
Well, I guess it depends on what end.
Has to do with gas.
Depends on where you get your milk. There you go.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it does. It
Has
do.
to do with gas. And then,
All right.
Yes.
Alright.
All right, Thibodeau and Adair were driving down the interstate just the other day. Now, Thibodeau was only driving about maybe 10 miles an hour. Traffic was passing him left, right, 18-wheelers swerving all over the place, trying to keep from ramming into him. Utterly chaotic. Now, State Trooper Boudreaux, sitting there in overpass, saw this and proceeded to pull over Thibodeau. Trooper Boudreaux, he asked Thibodeau, he says, "Why the hell you going so damn slow?" Thibodeau said, "Officer, I always drive the speed limit.
What's the first?
Look, right there, it says 10. Trooper Boudreaux said, "Thibodeau, you big dummy. That's the highway sign. This here, Interstate 10. Boudreaux looks over. He notices Adair shaking and sweating. He asks him what's wrong. He said, "Boy, you on drugs or something?" Adair says, "Officer, I sure you wish you'd stopped us about 10 minutes ago. He was on Highway 182.
That's a good one.
That is.
Hey, we got an Interstate 95 here. I could
Whoa.
use that.
Yeah,
I
I
could
did
barely
that.
do a
I did
182.
95 on 95 back in 70s. Yep.
Back in the 70s.
Yep.
Damn.
I've done $1.50 on Route 95.
And in a Ford Fairlane, yeah. Can you believe that? They didn't even.
Funny,
I
I
didn't
didn't
know
blow
that
up.
fast till I did it.
My first cars were Ford Fairlanes.
Oh my God! Yeah, Mom and Dad had a
Nice
Ford
car.
Fairlane. I took it to goddamn Port Chester to drink drinks with my friends that we were all underage, and I went 95 on 95. Yeah, but
Oh, nice.
yeah, it was
That's
fun.
fucking awesome.
I lived through it. Oh
A
God,
hell of an achievement.
I know. I was so proud. Till I
We do
threw
got
up
an
on the side
Interstate
of the car.
510 around here. Never
Yeah.
did it though.
Yeah. You don't want to throw up on the side of the car though. Gotta wash it before you go home. Lord.
Alright, one joke. It's a short one, then we'll do open mic.
Cool.
Alright, so way back when Thibodeau and Clotilde were still dating, they were sitting out on the back porch one evening when Thibodeau spotted one of his bulls doing a nasty with one of the cows. Now, getting the feeling, he started rubbing up on Clotilde and remarked, he said, "I'd sure like to be doing what them bulls doing right now." Now, Clotilde, without batting an eye, being a very nice young lady that she is, she says softly to him, "Go ahead, Tib. After all, it is your cow."
Yeah, buddy.
All right, open mic time.
Oh,
Who got a joke to tell?
I do.
I do, Gleason. Well, come on up here, Gleason.
Come on,
Hi,
baby.
Lisa.
Get out the way. Sorry,
Hello.
me to run right.
I hope everybody's staying warm, and if you live where it's warm, I'm jealous.
Yeah, really.
You're well warm right now.
Nobody.
I'm jealous. I changed my name.
All right,
No, I
Took your name, Jones.
must. Yeah, no, Jelly.
Jelly.
Must be jelly. Jam don't shake like
But
that.
she hip. The young kids, they jelly.
So, a
So-
man and a giraffe, and you've probably heard this before, walk into a bar. And after a few drinks, the giraffe falls over and dies.
Oh,
Well, and the man begins to walk out when the bartender stops him and says, "Hey, you can't leave that lying there." Man turns around and says, "It's not a lion, it's a giraffe." Why don't dinosaurs talk?
Don't know.
Because they're dead. What?
That's a pretty good reason.
And what do you call a fly with no wings?
What do you call what?
A fly with no wings.
Walk.
Oh, God.
That's right.
A walk.
And what do you call a psychic little person who escaped from prison?
Oh, God.
Okay.
A small medium at large.
A small, medium, at large.
Good one. Yep.
That is
Three fish are in a tank. One asks the other, "How do you drive this thing?" And I figured I was getting brave, and I submitted 10 puns to a joke writing competition to see if any of them made the finals. Sadly, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah. Cute.
Now I'm going to go. Yeah, see? See what I did there? This is a true story, actually. When I was a little girl, my dad used to call me a mugwump. M-U-G-W-U-M-P, mugwump. Now, I researched it, and mugwumps were Republican political activists in the U.S. who were intensely opposed to political corruption. Well, being, under 13,
No, they
that
didn't give any remarks or anything. They just
seemed
gave
right.
the-
Are you on the phone, Wild? Okay. Mugwump also is a amalgamicized version of a word used by Massachusetts Indians to mean war leader. So if you're a mugwump, you're a war leader. And so since my father's dad was half Indian and half Dutch, I thought, well, maybe that's what a mugwump is. So I asked my dad to get a clear meaning of the name mugwump. And he told me that it was a bird that sat on the fence with his mug on one side and his wump on the other.
That's the technical definition.
Works for me.
True story. It is. Rest in peace, boiled water. Yes, rest in
I've
peace,
heard it a
boiled
few hundred times. It's so funny.
water. Rest in peace, boiled water. You will be missed.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of my favorites. What do you call a French man in sandals?
What?
Philippe Falop.
Philippe.
And I've come to the conclusion that eBay is useless. Seriously, I looked up lighters, and all they had was 3,749 matches.
Matches are hard to find.
That's a big box.
I made a playlist for hiking. Music playlist. It has peanuts, cranberries, and M&M. I call it my trail mix.
Peanuts.
Why do you never see pigs hiding in trees?
Why?
Because they're really good at it.
Okay.
And why are blonde jokes so short?
Why?
Can't remember.
So
Can't
men
remember.
can remember them.
There you go.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Cut
And
me
what do
to
you
the
call
quick.
what do you call a ghost up your nose?
A ghost?
What? A boogie?
A booger.
A booger.
And what do you call a camel with no humps? Humphrey. Humphrey.
Oh,
Humphrey. That's good.
And why was the beaver so sad?
Why?
Because her home was damaged. Damn.
Damn. Edged.
Oh, damn.
Damn it.
What do you get when you cross a skeleton, a cyclops, and a piece of meat?
Good Lord, no idea.
Uh-oh.
A ribeye steak.
That's cute.
Oh, that's a good one.
The other night I dreamed about a billboard.
Steak, yeah.
I think it's a sign. All right, this is my last one, and this is serious. I'm going to leave this on an educational note. What is the leading cause of dry skin?
What?
Death.
Towel.
You idiot. Towel.
Oh, thank you for my silliness.
Very silly.
Awesome.
I forgot to get a joke ready. Any of y'all ready to come up? Open mic
I'm
time.
ready whenever you're ready.
All right, come on up.
Ready. Well, I don't even
All right,
know if I'm
everybody, let's
standing
welcome
up.
up Wyvern.
All right.
Wyvern,
I
you-
can sit up here if I can. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can. I can sit up there.
As soon as I
Oh
get
my
up.
god, it didn't make me bass backwards. So I was in TikTok and it got shut down, of course, and then it got brought back up. But in the meantime, everybody went to Red Note, and in Red Note, all the Chinese were wonderful. They welcomed us. They were teaching us Chinese. They were like, "Oh, we want to show you our the way we live, where we live, everything." It's goddamn. They do live a lot better than we do. I hate to say it, but they do. But they had a whole bunch of funny fucking jokes in there too. Like, what's the difference between American yogurt? Wait, what's the difference between Americans and yogurt? I'm sorry, Americans and yogurt.
The difference between
Americans and yogurt.
Yes.
After 100 years, yogurt grows culture.
Damn.
All right. Why do you eat like your health care is free? Was one thing they said to us. What do you do when you finish a magazine in school? Well, the answer was you reload from them. This is from the Chinese. What's the difference between acne and a priest? Acne won't come on a boy's face until about 12. I just want you to know. Yes. So anyway, my boyfriend's dog died. So I bought him another one, an identical dog, and he just screamed at me. And he said, "What do you think I'm going to do with 2 dead dogs?" I mean, seriously. You know, dark humor is a lot like food. Not everybody gets it. I just want you to know that.
True.
Yeah. So I was drinking a martini, and the waitress screamed, "Does anybody know CPR?" And he yelled, "I know the entire alphabet." And we all laughed and laughed, except for, well, one person wasn't laughing.
It's always that one guy.
Yeah, the one poor person. So today on a drive, I decided to go visit my childhood home. I asked the people living there, could I come inside because I was feeling nostalgic? But they refused and slammed the door in my face. You know, my fucking parents are the fucking worst. I hate them.
Oh, God.
I got a job at a library, but only lasted 15 minutes. Turns out books about women's rights shouldn't go in the sci-fi fantasy section. I didn't know that. What the hell? I bought my blind friend a cheese grater for his birthday, and he later told me it was the most violent fucking book he'd ever read.
Oh, God.
So my boyfriend dumped me, so I stole his wheelchair. Guess who came crawling back?
Have to teach 'em.
You know, let's eat, Grandma, and let's eat, Grandma. You got it. Proof punctuation saves lives.
Destroys them too, huh?
Why is it if you donate a kidney, people love you, but if you donate 5 kidneys, they call the cops on you? Well, I tried to warn my son about playing Russian roulette. It went in one ear and out the other.
Oh, jeez.
Bad.
You know, I just came across my husband's Tinder profile. I'm really pissed about his lies. He's not fun to be around. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Well, the priest says, do you have any last requests? The murderer sitting in the electric chair says, yes. Can you please hold my hand? Man says, where exactly are you taking me, doctor? The doctor says, to the morgue. The man says, but I'm not dead yet. And the doctor says, well, we're not there yet. Bye, everybody. You know the worst combination of illnesses you can get?
Tell me.
Alzheimer's and diarrhea. You're running, but you can't remember where.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, the wife says, honey, I want another baby. The husband says, oh, God, I don't like this one either. Come on, let's try another. You know why cigarettes are really good for the environment? They kill people.
True.
Yeah.
On both ways.
You know, my grief counselor died. He was so good, I don't even care.
Grief counselor.
You know, I today asked my phone, Siri, why am I so still single? And it activated the front camera, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, I get it.
That's AI.
As I get older, I remember all the people I lost along the way. Maybe my budding career as a tour guide was not the right choice for me. A guy walks into an enchanted forest and tries to cut down a talking tree, and the tree says, you can't cut me down. I'm a talking tree. And the man says, you might be a talking tree, but you will dialogue.
Dialogue.
Got it.
I visited my new friend at his apartment. He told me to make myself at home, so I threw him out. I hate having fucking visitors. Fuck those people. It's really very important to establish a good vocabulary. If I had known the difference between antidote and anecdote, one of my best friends would still be alive.
Oh, God.
The doctor gave me 1 year live, so I shot him with my gun. The judge gave me 15 years. Problem solved. Oh, God. I'm so happy. You know, they all laughed at my crayon drawing, and I laughed at their chalk outline, too. My husband and I have reached the difficult decision. We don't want children. If anybody does, please send me your contact details. We can drop them off tomorrow. This man comes home carrying a bouquet of flowers, and the wife says, I suppose I'll spread my legs down. The husband says, why, you don't even have a vase? What the hell? So a man's enjoying a conversation with friends, and he accidentally elbows a lady in the chest. He's instantly apologetic and says, I'm so sorry. If your heart's as soft as your boob, then you'll find it in you to forgive me. And the woman says, if your broomstick's as hard as your elbow, you'll find me in room 318. A beer bottle says, break me and you'll have a whole year of bad luck. The mirror says, break me and you'll have 7 years of bad luck. Condom just walks off fucking laughing. That's all I got.
Bad luck.
I can't stand up. How do I stand up? There I go, buddy. That's me for the
Hey,
night.
way to go! Why not?
Hey.
Why not?
All right, big hand for Wyvern, y'all.
Hey.
All right, let's see who's next.
I'm ready.
Y'all
for
gonna
it.
suffer one more joke from me.
It's not suffering. They're good.
Yeah,
We'll
they've
see
been
about
good.
that. They're not all good. Some of them are pretty dumb.
Not
All right,
everybody's-
Clotilde. She got a job as an airline hostess. Now, one day, a lawyer from New York City boarded her airplane in New Orleans with a box of frozen crabs. Now, he asked her to take care of them for him.
Hmm.
She took the box and promised to put it in the crew's refrigerator. Now, the lawyer advised Clotilde that he was holding her personally responsible for them crabs to stay frozen, mentioning in a very hearty manner that he was a lawyer, and proceeded to rant at her about what would happen if she let them thaw out. Now, needless to say, Clotilde was not impressed and was annoyed by his asinine attitude.
Demands. Yeah.
Shortly before landing in New York, she used the intercom to announce to the entire cabin. She said, "Would the gentleman who gave me the crabs in New Orleans please raise your hand?" Got him back. Gotta teach him.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
All right, open mic time.
I'm ready if you're ready.
All right, Jim
All right,
Sells.
Jimbo.
Yay, Jim!
All right, everybody, let's welcome Jim to the stage.
Yay, Jim!
Thank you. Thank you.
Called it 5 minutes ago.
Some of you have noticed my change of appearance, and I'd just like
Yeah,
to
you
say
grew. You grew. Yay, buddy.
thank you. Evening, I'm
He's going to kill Superman.
Here's all us people are now. Yay.
good evening. I'm John Cryer, and I'm here to talk about my roles in TV and movies.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
2.5 men, my job as Charlie's brother was to bring some morality to his character, but being cast as Lex Luthor. Morality is Superman's job, a role for which I am also not qualified. I took a ladder to the Daily Planet the other day, and Clark asked me, "What do you have there?" I told him, "Well, unlike some people we know, I can't leap tall buildings in a single bound."
Wow.
I figured to prepare for the role, I should go to school and become a security guard because I knew I'd end up dealing with the Man of Steel. But when I found out Lex was smart and cunning and had a vendetta against Superman, I advised him against learning to play chess. He's got another thing coming if he thinks that will keep this Lex Luthor in check.
Hey.
Chess. Check. As John Cryer, I would be the last person I would cast as Lex Luthor. It seems to me Charlie Harper would be better casting, except for the TV jingles. I think I'd be better cast as Lex's henchman, Otis. Alas, that role went to Ned Beatty. My resume must have been lacking something like "squeal like a pig."
That's what the internet number one
Pretty
hit.
good, man.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like somebody was
Let's
there.
do something else.
I've seen a lot of bumper stickers lately. One was, list of things I hate. Number 1, bumper stickers. Number 2, irony. Number 3, lists. I hate when people honk at me, but I think I have a solution. I'm going to put a sticker on my minivan that reads, "Honk if you think I'm sexy, then I'm just going to sit at green lights."
That'll get him.
I saw it on a car. I think it was headed to the junkyard. It looked so bad. Their sticker read, "I just filled my fuel tank. Now my car's worth $55."
The entire value.
One of my favorites is watch out for the idiot driver behind me.
That's a good one.
I have another one on the back of my minivan. It says, "If you're gonna ride my ass, at least pull my hair."
That's pretty good.
Jeez.
Honk if you do everything you're told. I saw one on a Jeep. If I wanted a Hummer, I'd call your mother.
Oh! Oh!
Jeez.
That's
Saw a guy riding a motorcycle with a slogan on the back of his T-shirt. "If you can read this, the bitch fell off." I saw one in Canada that read, "Sorry if I'm driving too close in front of you."
Yeah, really.
I got pulled over, Jim. I got pulled over by a state trooper for my bumper sticker.
Oh?
Yeah, it said, I just got a gun for my wife. It was the best trade I ever made.
As is. I've seen your wife, right?
The state trooper,
9 out of 10 men who tried camels prefer women.
oh, man.
Oh, shit, yeah.
that was
If
funny.
politicians were the answer, it must have been a stupid question.
Good one.
I think I saw this one on Sonia's car. Jesus saves, everyone else takes full damage. I was behind a car that had one on. It said, "Tailgaters risk a windshield full of boogers."
Oh my god.
Bros.
I saw one that had the heart symbol, "I heart diamonds." And then I saw one, "I club baby seals."
Oh, God. Lord. Oh,
My favorite one is, "Honk if you nuke a gay whale for Jesus."
no. No. Oh, no.
I saw one, a bumper sticker. I saw it today. It read, "My other car is another car that has a sticker that says, my other car is this car." My grandson wanted to borrow a car, and I told him, "Bring up your grades to study the Bible and cut your hair." So he came back, he brought his grades up, he studied his Bible, but he says, "I've been thinking about my hair. You know, Moses, Samson, and Jesus had long hair." I said, "Yeah, well, everywhere they went, they walked."
That's right. Go walk. Goodbye.
It was the first day for valet and training at a golf course. A Cadillac rolled up, and the newbie opened the door, and a golf tee fell out. The valet picked it up and handed it back to the man and asked, "What's this?" He said, "It's a tee. It holds your balls up when you drive." The training valet was like, "Wow, these Cadillacs have everything."
Oh, God.
Good golf joke.
I love it.
That's a car joke.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about getting a bigger car, by the way. I pulled into the garage the other day and asked me if it was in.
You cracked yourself up on that one.
Shut up now.
No, keep laughing.
Having over now.
I snail bought a car, but it had modified so she could drive it. She requested a large S painted on the hood, the trunk, and the doors. The salesman asked, "Why S?" She said, "Well, I'm so small, no one will see me driving, but they will still say, 'Look at that S car go.'"
Escargot.
Sam the snail has this.
Sam the snail.
My car is so old.
How old is it?
Yes,
Well, I'll tell you how old it is. Every part makes a noise except for the horn.
That's real.
real.
That's a sure sign right there.
That's a sure sign. I went to have my car fixed, and while I was waiting, I went for an ice cream. When I returned, the mechanic said, "Oh, it appears you've blown a seal." I said, "No, I just went to get an ice cream."
Yeah, I love that one.
I remember when a tranny was a transmission. These days, I can't. Which one is worse to blow? I saw a man with a steering wheel attached to his pants, and I asked, "What's up with that?" He said, "The thing is driving me nuts."
That was a goddamn fire.
It's driving me.
And I don't know if you all remember.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you all remember Cher, who came and told some jokes. She told this one I thought was funny, so I'm going to repeat it for you tonight. This will be my last joke. A bluebird has baby bluebirds. Blackbirds have baby blackbirds. Other birds have no babies are called swallows.
Very good. Very
Yeah,
good going.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lord.
Very good. That's
Very
funny.
good. Very
Swallows.
Very good. That's very, very good.
All right, y'all. Boudreaux and Marie. Y'all, they went to Jerusalem over there in Israel. Now, while there, Marie, she died. Sudden heart attack.
No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Now, the funeral director,
No.
told Boudreaux it would cost about $45,000 to send Marie back home to the United States, or $500 if we bury her in Jerusalem.
Ah.
Boudreaux said, "Ship her home." Funeral director says, "But sir, why don't you bury her here in the Holy Land, and you can save all that money?" Boudreaux thought about it. He said, "Well, let me tell you. A long time ago, a man was buried here. 3 days later, he rose from the dead. I ain't taking that chance. Send her home." All right, open mic again. Fiddler, you coming? I see you standing.
Hillary!
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Come on,
All
buddy!
right, everybody.
Hey,
Let's welcome the
Hillary!
Thank you very much.
Yay, Fiddler.
Hey everyone, great to see you.
Hey, Fiddler.
As you know, I do the dumbest one-liners there are in
We love
We
it.
love.
entertainment.
Perfect. By intellect level.
By intellect level?
My intellect level.
Oh, okay.
I can understand your jokes. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, to start with, let's start with this one. The first time I got a universal remote control, I thought to myself, this changes everything. I refused to believe my father, the road worker, was stealing from his job. But when I got home, all the signs were there. This is true. Where there's a will, there's a relative.
Yeah.
At least one.
Hey. You know, I used to like to hold hands at the movies, but it always seemed to startle strangers. I don't have an attitude problem. You have a perception problem. That's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
True that.
and here you go. The worst time to ever have a heart attack is during a game of charades. Yeah, they're going. I'm heart attack. The New England Journal of Medicine reports that 9 out of 10 doctors agree that 1 out of 10 doctors is an idiot.
Oh, that's true. That is so.
I do have a lot of growing up to do. I realized that the other day beside my court. My own personal court.
What are you looking for? An argument?
Well, to top that one, I looked up my family tree and I found out I was a sap. Yeah, the other day, I asked the banker to check my balance, so she pushed me.
You're right over on the floor.
Oh, yeah? Remember this. When everything is coming your way, you're in the wrong friggin' lane, okay?
Sorry. Been there, done that. Let's see. Oh, Lord.
I was raised as an only child, which really pissed off my sister. I hate that.
Good one.
My wife and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met.
Make that 30.
Lisa.
30.
30.
35, what are you talking about?
Oh, 40. Let's make it 50. Come on, buddy. Let's
Okay, and for my last one, any married person should forget their mistakes. There's no use in the world for two people remembering the same damn thing, okay? That's all I got to say.
Hey!
All right, Fiddler.
Hey, Fiddler Reed!
Hey, Fiddler.
Big hand for the Fiddler.
Hey, Fiddler Reed.
All right, guys, we still got a few more minutes. Anybody else out there? Open mic? Got a
I got a
story to
couple.
tell?
Oh, Rain.
Come on.
All right.
Yay.
Yeah, it's rain.
Is somebody stepping up here? Come on, buddy.
Yay, Rain.
All right, everybody, just welcome Rain.
Yay! Yay,
Hey, rain. Way to go,
rain!
rain. Woo, rain.
Yay, buddy!
Okay, Putin is held hostage by terrorists this one day, and the Russian
good.
truck driver gets stopped, and he's back of a very long line on a motorway. And this police officer's going car to car to car, checking everybody out because of the tragic situation. And the policeman approaches the truck, and the truck driver rolls down his window and says, truck driver says, what's going on? The policeman says, terrorists are holding Putin hostage in a car. He's demanding 10 million rubles, or he'll douse Putin with petrol and set him on fire. So we're asking drivers for donations. And the driver says, okay, well, how much are people donating on average? And he says, about a gallon. So this guy says to God, is it true that 1 billion years is like a second? And God says yes. And the guy says, well, is it true that $1 billion is like a penny? And God says, yeah. And the guy says, well, can I have a penny? And God says, just a second.
Yeah.
Taxi passenger trapped in the driver, a passenger is in the back seat of a taxi cab, and they're whipping down the road, and he reaches up and taps the driver on the shoulder to ask him a question, and the driver suddenly freaks out, loses control of the car, nearly hits a bus, went up on the footpath and stopped just inches from a shop window. And as they're kind of gathering their thoughts, the passenger says, "Gee, I didn't realize a little tap would scare you so much." And the driver says, "Well, I've been driving a hearse for the past 25 years, and it kind of shook me." So a wife got so mad at her husband that she packed his bags and told him to get out. As he walked to the door, she yelled, "I hope you die a long, slow, miserable death." And he turns around and says, "Oh, so now you want me to stay?" So there's this girlfriend who's trying this whole long distance. I had this girlfriend, and I'm trying this long distance relationship thing, and I had to stay like 100 feet from her at all times. And also, the police said legally I got to stop referring to her as my girlfriend.
Practically. She's practically.
Okay. That's about it. That's all I got. Thanks.
Very good.
Big hand for Ray.
Yay, Ray. Hey, Ray.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. That concludes tonight's edition of Comedy. Unless I'm jumping the gun. I should have asked. Anybody else want to come up here and tell a joke?
Should have asked because somebody's saying they were.
Yeah, they can. We always got time for jokes.
Well, I do have a couple myself, if nobody else does.
God, here
Randy
we go.
coming up?
You got nothing.
Randy, are you going up? Come on,
Come
buddy.
on, Randy.
Randy.
Randy ain't prepared. That's all right. No pressure, y'all. No pressure.
I'll try to do one.
I'm going to do a couple then. Fuck him. Fuck Randy. I don't care about Randy. Randy won't even answer me when I ask him, so I'm not even going to ask him. Oh, wait, Randy's coming. I'm going to get up. I'm standing up, Randy. I'm leaving. I'm leaving for you, buddy. Oh, my God, Randy got up.
All right,
Well,
everybody, let's welcome
Nothing
up
like
the legend.
forcing somebody.
Randy!
Yay, Randy!
Oh, Randy! Oh, Randy!
About time you got up there, Randy.
You know, it's been a while. It's been a while. I have to try.
Sometimes you gotta force people into
Sound
it.
good.
Yeah, does it sound good? It might sound
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
good. I'm glad for that. Let me see. Oh shit! I had the joke on the tip of my tongue, and now I forgot it. God damn! Oh, it's tough. It's tough doing comedy when you're coming down off of coke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I hear you.
It's a matter of fact, I was showing somebody some videos from Lauren's place. And that's why I wanted to ask if anybody had any contact with Thinker. Because
Thinker, no.
yeah, Thinker. And I'm trying to remember. I had the whole joke formulated in my head, and I just lost it. So come back up, Livey. I'm just gonna bomb. I can't remember.
No, I don't want you to bomb. You got more shit.
some.
You got more shit.
Do your Rodneys, man.
Yeah.
Do your Rodneys.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I grew up, it was a tough neighborhood.
How tough was it?
It was tough. When I was a kid, I walked up to a cop and I said, "How long does it take to get to the railroad station?" He goes, "I don't know, kid. Nobody's ever made it." You know how when they pour fresh cement, you can always write your name in it. You play with it with a stick, and then you get hollered at, and you have to run away. I'm playing with this wet cement, and I reached down to get the stick, and there was a hand in there.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, it's a tough neighborhood. I found out later, Jimmy Hoffa.
The poor kid from around the corner.
Yeah, I'll tell you, what a crowd. What a crowd. They're beautiful out there. They always treat me good when I come there. I get no respect, No respect at all. I was lonely, so I figured, dog's man's best friend. I buy a dog. Well, he goes to the door and he whines. He wants me to go outside. I was an ugly kid, too. When I was born, the doctor lifted me up and said, "Oh, look, twins." My mother didn't love me either, She said she wouldn't breastfeed me. She only liked me as a friend. So my aunt took over the job and she fed me with a slingshot. Exactly, yeah. Oh, I'm still trying to remember that joke. I had it at the tip of my brain and I just lost it. Oh, I got it. Here it is. There's two Englishmen, and they go out in a boat, and they're fishing on the lake. And as they're moving along the lake fishing, they see this young girl in a boat, and she's also fishing. And the Irishman says, there's an Irishman, sorry. This is one of my voice changer jokes I can do. The Irishman says, "Lassie, what are you fishing for?" And she goes, "And he goes, "Well, I hate to tell you, darling, but you're sitting on your bait." So a little while later, as they're paddling along, fishing, the Englishman says, "Why, I say, Robert, this is a very good joke, but how did you know that girl had worms?"
No.
Oh, that's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. I'll tell you, I was an ugly kid, I was an ugly kid. When the doctor slapped me, he didn't say, "I'm sorry," He says, "I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway." Then I found out later, the nurse got in a few too, Man. And that's about all I can remember. My brain is failing. I feel like below average. I can't remember jokes anymore. All
right.
Thank you, Randy. Everybody, big hand for Randy.
Thank you. Good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm going to lean down and give you a kiss, my dear wild one. I don't know if I can get down that low. Hugs, baby.
All right, guys. Now it's official. Go in peace. Be happy. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your jokes with us. Thank you for laughing at us. Thank you for making us laugh. And let's see what we got up there for next week's match game.
Tomorrow, Derby.
Thursday?
Don't forget
Wild
to tip
West.
the cash register.
Yeah, tomorrow's Derby. That's right. 4 o'clock,
Wild
right?
West at the square.
Whether you have fun or not, donate
Yeah,
to
it's
the
Hollywood
STEM Boys and
Squares
Girls.
Thursday.
Even if you didn't even have a good time.
Hollywood Squares
Yeah,
Thursday.
donate to the
What's the
STEM.
theme?
Oh, buddy.
Wild West.
Wild
West.
West.
Wild West. Well,
I
looks
usually
like the
I have
last
my
round
camera
is
set
over.
up to look at it.
I'll be calling
But I
for
do
it.
look.
Linda,
All right, Wild West for match game for Hollywood Squares. I'm sorry. Get my shit straight. But anyway, thank you all. Love y'all.
Love you, Nick.
Can't wait to see y'all next week. again.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Nick.
Nice seeing everybody. Have a safe trip home.
Yeah.
Thank you,
It was
Nick.
fun, everyone. Don't forget to tip the cash register.